Hi family, my name is Tay Baltimore. I am the MC for the hit play coming up in February 2011, I Didn't Ask to Be Here. I will be hanging out and interviewing some of the cast to give you a sneak peek at what's going on, what went down, and what is about to go down February 2011. So I have with me a couple of the cast, and this is really exciting. So ladies, how y'all doing?
Fabulous.
Thank you for having us. Good. So, tell me again, just want to introduce yourself again real quick. What's your name, sweetie?
I'm Thelma Mitchell.
And?
Pam Convington.
Thelma. So, tell me about the character that you play in the play I Didn't Ask to Be Here.
Okay, I play Sharon, aka Strawberry. She's a call girl who is in transition. She's a little lost as Sharon. So she kind of develops this persona for herself, Strawberry, as she goes into her call girl mode. Just a little confused, and then eventually she'll come back into Sharon.
So when you were trying to learn that character, was it kind of like rough to figure out her moods and the settings? Because it sounds like Sharon is leading a double life.
It wasn't difficult to learn, I guess, the personalities of both of them, because everybody has had drama in their life. So you just pull from that drama and you pay attention to the script and pay attention to how it's flowing, and you develop the personality for that character.
That's what's up. So Pam, what character do you play?
Crazy baby mama.
I like how she said it. The crazy baby mama. So with this character, was it hard for you to gather what this person was going through, why this person was angry, just, you just mad?
I think that she's just has really low self-esteem, and it was very hard, but it didn't have anything to do with the emotions behind it. It's just the ghetto part. That was that's the hardest for me, was trying to figure out how to be ghetto.
Wow! Oh, so you fancy too hard.
I just try to stay away from ghetto.
Okay, so is this your first time in the play?
No, ma'am.
It's not. Is this your first time, Thelma?
No.
Okay, so it looks like it's coming off to just be natural, that you grab a script, you get it, you own it, and you live it, you breathe it, and you just deliver with the utmost. Does that sound about right for both?
Definitely.
Okay. Try to bring what the director has written, bring it to life. Try to understand what's inside their mind.
Okay. Do you think that the fact of your experience with the play I Didn't Ask to Be Here, you take that into consideration with the love that you get on the set, with the people, with the warmth? Do you think that you would pass the word along to somebody else, to a friend, to a coworker, to a family member, to say, hey, check out HeadlockMentors.com. The arts division has some wonderful things going on?
Absolutely.
You think you would pass it on?
Absolutely.
Okay. So let me ask you this, Pam. You have the crazy baby mama. Okay. Did you struggle with any of the other characters as far as, with the baby? Like, do you see any conflicts with the other characters? Any conflict of interest, like, where somebody gonna fall out with the characters, not outside of the play, but just the characters? Do you see her having just issues altogether with just, I ain't gonna be a ghetto, it ain't got nothing to really do with nobody else?
I think it's with lack of self-love. I think that's really where everything stems from.
Okay. So does that hit home for you, or does that kind of reiterate, the things that you don't want to go through?
I really couldn't identify with that because I have a lot of self-love, but I am compassionate towards women, because in our society, that's what I see. And that really breaks my heart, because the women are they have no self-love, no self-respect, I don't know where the breakdown is. But
you're so right. Do you think that self-love starts at home?
Absolutely. I think that it starts with our parents, because just like God has to give us an identity, we have to give our children an identity. And it's up to the parents to tell the children who they are.
Correct.
And when they fail to do that, then they have to seek the world. In the world, There's nothing good in the world. The enemy's just going to fill them with a bunch of lies.
Exactly. So, speaking of turning to the world, Sharon is Strawberry.
Yes.
So, can you kind of relate, you know, with that, with the whole love thing coming up? Do you think that your character is suffering from that breakdown as well?
I think she had it, and since her father isn't in the picture, now she's struggling with it. She's trying to find love through gangsters. She's trying to find love in the world. She has this type of control issue as well with Big Mama, with her friends. She can't really control herself. She can't really control what's going on in her life, so she's trying to control those situations amongst her friends, amongst Big Mama. Just tell people, okay, I don't want to hear it, you know, here you go again, being rude to people, telling them to shut up or be quiet, but it's her trying to control her world externally instead of controlling herself internally.
Right.
She doesn't have that love.
And that's real deep, because a lot of women suffer from that same issue every day of trying to control it, but what they end up doing is having anger, and that anger it explodes, and it unfortunately is dashed on other people, and you end up pushing people out of your circle. You end up pushing family members away, and in some cases you can even push your kids away with that internal past anger. Okay, wow, that's some interesting and deep stuff. So, overall, do you think that the play is going to reach people of all age ranges, Pam?
I absolutely do.
You do?
Because there's a little bit of everything for everybody.
I think so, too.
It's like a buffet.
Yes! Yes! What about you, Thelma?
I think it's going to hit home with everyone. If you didn't leave your children, if you were left, if you weren't loved by someone, if you were in the situation as Strawberry, if you were the crazy baby mama, if you were the child, you're going to get fed from this play.
Wow.
From the buffet.
Okay, from the buffet. And as I always say, ain't no drama like family drama, because family drama don't stop.
Right. They know everything about you, and they will bring it up. So.
Yes. So, to tune in and find out how Sharon overcomes and how Pam and her character gets over the anger, I suggest that you visit headlinementors.com. Get your tickets. Don't miss it. Don't be left out in the cold saying shoulda, coulda, woulda. So, this is Tay B, and here it is. Thelma and Pam.